Hi everyone, welcome back to Healing Days Oracle, or welcome if you're new. Today we have a bit of a different video for you. You know that I have shown my tarot oracle collections before, but today it's about some of the decks that are leaving my collection. Okay, it's not all of those showing here, I will have more, but just in case if you're interested in any of them, I will leave my email below. As always, you can get in touch with me just in case you want some of them for you, depending of where you are, and I'll try to send them, to you with a very inexpensive price, but then, you needed to cover shipping depending of where you are. But I'm gonna just show to you, again, not because I don't like them, it's because I'm just looking which ones I'm not using as much, or I have similar other decks that, are replacing them, so that's the reason. So I'm gonna just take some out of the way here, and I'm gonna try to quickly show you one by one. I have more here on my side, and it's not because I don't like them. I actually love all of them. I don't have as much space, and I'm really looking into, being able to really use all the decks that I have. I don't like to collect them and not use them. I like to have different options depending of the time of the year. I do change them according to that. If it's more towards Samhain, Halloween time, or winter time, summertime, I do change the decks according to that. But and I see some of them that are more duplicated and I don't use as much. And I'll start with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and I'm going to show them very quickly, but I'm sure you'll find the full flip throughs of those decks. Many of them I have done the flip throughs myself as well, so make sure I'll leave that link of the playlist that I have for all the the decks that I have reviewed. So most of them, if not all of those here, I have reviewed them already. So, and okay, so this is the Chakra Wisdom by Tori Hartman, and I do have the Oracle as well here. So it's the Tarot and the Oracle, and you can see that she separated, the colors of the chakras for those cards. And she, even when you get the deck, it doesn't come in order, because it really is showing you the the cards that she separated for each chakra. Okay, and they do make sense. I do feel like they are really good. The guidebook is really good, colorful. I'm just going to show you very quickly. Again, my playlist for the full deck review is going to be below, and you can see that as well. But if it's interesting you, so it's a good quality. Okay, it's a little bit bigger than standard tarot size, larger but not taller. Okay, so just a little bit wider here. Those are the backs, and you can see it is good. It is a good cardstock, and you can see how thick the whole deck is. Again, the guidebook here, very colorful with all the details, and you can see separated by the chakra colors, not in order of normally the tarot deck would be. But again, you can always put in order and see whichever way. Opens this way here, which I like it. I actually like this box very much. You can see you can pull here on the side. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to, I'm gonna try not to leave it too messy here, but this is how it is. You can see here it fits very nicely, and you can see I have just not used as much, and I do have other decks that are colorful, similar, and you can see I keep it very clean and tidy, and you can see the guidebook is very new as well. So with that, I'm gonna go straight to the Chakra Wisdom, which again is from Tori Hartman. The illustration here is different, but again it opens the same way, similar, and guidebook very colorful, all very new. You can see here I don't have really I normally read once and I put it aside, so it's not like dirty or anything. And you can see here the backs of these cards are really nice. Again, it's very, very similar cardstock size as well, and many people like this backs very much. And I did organize just a little bit by the colors here, but you can see the kind of cards that she has, so, and again, it's the words, like the keywords are according to that chakra: growth, perception, gossip, and there's positive and negative, and if you go to the guidebook, it's like for you to confront some shadow, shadow sides as well of your personality or someone, or you know, something for you to work on. And you can see here, you know, great cardstock. The cardstock is really good. It's a little bit shiny, but just to show you quickly, you know, again, I do have the flip through of those cards, you know, if you wanted to check it there for yourself. And let me just check quickly here. And how many cards here? 49. Okay, 49 cards, because it's 7 for each chakra, 7 times 7, you know. And I also have here the animal wisdom tarot. It opens this way here. This is a lovely deck, and I had to think about it, but I don't use as much. I do have other animal decks that I use more, and I normally read a lot. I do my lives as well, so I don't use as much animal decks as, you know, with people. So I guess it's something that I don't use as much, and I have other ones anyway, and I do like it very much. The cardstock is shiny, but it's on a thin side, but it is bigger. Okay, so this is a big you know, size, you know, it's not the same, it's a little bit bigger. Let me get one. Okay, so just as to compare here, so with the light sears, okay, so you can see here, so taller and wider. The other ones are the same size, even smaller but wider. So we can see here, just to compare, cardstock is quite thin. Okay, so just letting you know. And it's something I said a lot on. I know I did flip through of this one, and I know that I complained about that, but in any case, the animals that were chosen are really, really beautiful, and they did change, you know. So once you know, in the suits, you know, once cups, and you can see here feathers, 2 swords, I don't know which one is which, let me see, branches to wands, shells to pentacles, and fossils to pentacles, and shells to cups. Yes, you can see here they changed it. Okay, but I feel like the animals that they chose are really, really perfect for the you know, the meaning of the card, and maybe some symbols of the cards as well. I really feel like they were really, really perfect with the major, the minors. It's really something that I really love, and the colors are beautiful. I really love this deck. Again, it's not one that I wanted to get rid because I don't like. It's just more towards not using as much, and they did change some of the major arcana names as well. And also they call nurture or feather for like the, I think it's the queen. So again, you have in the guidebook. The guidebook's very colorful, it's beautiful. Just showing you quickly here, because again, I have a flip through, and you can see here the guidebook, all clean, all new, and you know, you can see very colorful as well. And they have explanation here, which is really good, you know, explaining why they chose that animal. And I feel like they really nailed all the animals, are really good, you know, that great choices. And you can see it opens this way. It had a thing here to hold the cards, but I don't have that anymore. Okay, just to let you know, because it opens this way. So I never felt like it was a great way to hold the cards, but you know, with the book it will stay in place anyway, you know. So that's the thing, you know. So it doesn't have like a, it's bigger obviously, you know, than the cards. So I don't like that very much. It's not the reason I'm not using anyway, because you can always, I have so many decks, I don't have on boxes anymore, but they will fit here very nicely. It doesn't stay out here because it has this part, you know. So you can see closed this way. The box is really nice and sturdy, and you can see, you know, it's really beautiful, colorful. There was a second version of this, like a second edition, a new edition, not long ago, of this deck here, but I thought it was because the card stock was going to be different or thicker. It's not. It's exactly the same thing. They didn't change anything, so I don't know what they meant with that, but just so you know, it's not any different than the second one that came out. And we also have here the astrology reading cards, and this one has the house cards. You can see here is the I organized them. I have edged this one, okay? So I don't really edge many. I did this one because you can see here as well on the back. So we have the house cards, which are green, the blue cards are the planet, and the purple cards are the zodiac signs. And I did, you know, edge here the same way. Another one that is quite big, okay, the cards are quite big but thin, okay, so not a great card stock, but the cards are beautiful, colorful. I really thought about this one, but I have other astrology cards that I really like and I use more, and I think more because of the size. I'm not sure, those are very big. My hand is not that big, so, but you can see here all the signs, and the cards are beautiful. The keywords are really good as well in this one. And if you want any of those, I try to send in order as well. You do have extra cards. So you have the houses, you have extra cards for, I think, the planets. You know, you have Chiron, you have the, I think there's one extra here. Yeah, Vesta. Okay, so we have those ones, but they're all in order here. Again, I did edge those ones according to the back anyway, or as close as I could, because I do this with my daughter sometimes. But you can see here, so in this case 36 cards, okay, so 12 for each, okay, so the signs, planets, and houses. And the guidebook, this one I like, the it's magnetic here, the box opens on the side, you can see it's a very beautiful box. And the you can see here the guidebook, new. Okay, I normally just read it once. That's what I do. I don't write on it. I don't do anything. And the guidebook is colorful as well. You can see here, that's great, you know. And the details on the guidebook is very good as well. So that's this one here. And we have another tarot deck here, which is, yeah, the last tarot deck. I don't have many tarot decks going away because I really love all of them. So this is the Unicorn Tarot, okay? So I got this one from Etsy, and a couple of people have said to me that these images are from, similar to another deck, or it's like another deck but different backs. But this is the person who contacted me, okay? So they say they are the creator, and I'm just, you know, I just got what they sent it to me. So I didn't know about any other decks, okay? So I have a flip through of this as well, and you can see here, she's the creator, she's the one who contacted me. And so this is the deck. I love the colors here, but you can see the front is completely different. It's more towards like Halloween, you know, some, it's just the way, you know, so Halloween and all the creatures, you know, so it's a mix of creatures and cultures. And the good thing is because they have so many signs, you know, you have zodiac signs, you have numbers as well. So you have creatures from, you know, mythical creatures, and it's a mix, you know, of, I think, cultures as well. You see, you have Centaur, and you have Ouroboros, but you have the Minotaur, and then you have Dwarf, and the Sphinx, and it's a mix, you know, so maybe real and not real. We have Kali as well. You see, it's a mix. So Viking. So, but you can see here, it doesn't follow RWS at all, you know. In this case here, you need to know your meanings. But if you want something that's a bit more dark, this here is the front here, you know, the cover. And the back's so colorful, and you think Unicorn Tarot, it's going to be like all nice and fluffy. No, it's the opposite here, you know. And you can see the images are quite dark, and the colors here. So I like it. It has a vibe, you know, but it depends. So it's going away more because I have other decks that I use more towards Halloween or darker times of the year, and I would use this one more towards those times. I have used, but you can see it's quite new in this good card stock. Okay, it's thick enough and shiny as well. But you can see here it's a mix of real and not real cultures, creatures, and goddess, and you know, it's really a mix. And again, I have the flip through, okay, so if you want more details. But you can see here the colors are quite vibrant, okay, so the back here, it's very vibrant as well. And it doesn't have a thing to open here, but it does open easily here anyway. You can see, so you can see here very thick. Okay, so the cardstock is good, and you can see how thick the whole deck is. So this is the full tarot deck, Unicorn Tarot, and it's really not following the RWS. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This here is one of my oldest decks. Okay, this is the Wisdom of Golden Path, and Toni, Carmine, Salerno. So I have, I think, 45 cards. Okay, and the guidebook, and you can see this. I like very much this box. It's shiny here, you know, the gold, and we do have very, very beautiful images. Okay, this one, if it nobody wants, I will keep it for sure. I'm not gonna give it away or anything, because, you know, I really like it, but I'm just not using as much. I did use a lot at the beginning of my channel. I didn't have as many decks as I have now, but, you know, the images are beautiful, stunning, and the guidebook is really good. You know, Toni, Carmine Salerno has many other decks, and he has really good guidebooks. It's not very big, it's thin here, but it's just enough information. You have a bit of spread options in the beginning, and you can see I love this back here. The backs are amazing, and if you go back to my old videos, when I most likely was speaking very slow, and you will see that I use this deck all the time, and I love these backs, and the images are stunning. We have some great keywords, and some keywords that maybe you needed the guidebook, or you just needed to, you can interpret it by just looking at the images anyway. But the colors, the clothes that they have, they're amazing. It's a mix of nature. You can see here, like, her wings are like leaves, and her clothes as well. It's a mix of nature, you know, Seasons of the Heart, and Inspired Warrior. You can see here the images are amazing. You can see here how he's mixed with the tree as well, bondage. The keywords are really interesting, and like, you can go deep here. You can do some shadow work here as well. You can really see some beautiful, I see the colors, the mix, you know, the clothes are a mix of nature as well. I really, really love it. This deck is really beautiful. I'm pretty sure I have no, I do have the flip through anyway, and I would have added this to one of the first ones that I have reviewed in this channel for sure. Look at this Flame of Inspiration. It's amazing. The colors are amazing. This one, I love this deck. You know, it's one of my first decks, and it's just because I really have not been using much. You know, Unconditional Love. Look how beautiful. Inner Conflict. Look at this. Some really, like, amazing keywords. I absolutely love this deck. You know, Self-Worth. This card specifically. Look at these clothes. Again, they are very, very beautiful. Resolution. So, and another one that I love, you can see here, it's thick enough. It's a good card stock, and shiny. Okay, but again, another one that it's going, because I'm not using, it's more towards not using. Maybe someone can give more love to this one. And as always, I keep it, you know, very clean, the books, the guidebooks, and everything. And we do have The Universe Has Your Back from Gabrielle Bernstein. She has other similar decks, 52 cards here. There's no guidebook in this one, because there's really no need. It's more, she has an extra card here talking about herself and some of her links. And it's because those are more affirmation cards, positive cards. Okay, and I do have a few of those ones, and I have a different way of working right now. I love those this back here, and I love the images. You know, they are really beautiful, but they have some affirmations, and it's just, again, another one that I did use a lot at the beginning of my channel, and I'm not using as much now. Another one that I feel a little bit bad about letting go, but I really am not using. And you can see here how I keep the cards very clean, especially if I'm not using. You can see it's a good card stock. This one is matte, so no shine at all, in case you don't like the shines. And there are many positive messages here. You know, I choose love no matter what. I let go of the shadows of the past by being someone for the first time, by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Really beautiful. you know, so they have so many different colors here I really like. And happiness is my birthright, I really like this one. Energy flows where my intention goes. Joy is an ultimate creator. You can see here positive affirmations. You can use as a card of the day or as an extra card for your readings if you do readings for yourself or someone else. This deck here is really easy even if you don't do tarot readings, if you just want to have it for yourself, you know. So very colorful, beautiful. My vibes speak louder than my words. And I really like the back. But again, it's not one that I'm using so much. And I feel like someone could give some love. Hey, house. Okay, so 52 cards. So it's a great number of cards. I like when they have loads of cards. Another one that I'm not using as much is The Power of Love by James Van Praagh. I have many of other James Van Praagh decks, and you know that I use that all the time on my lives and many of my readings. But this one I'm not using as much. 44 cards and the guidebook. You can see the guidebook. Clean, new. Again, I normally read once and I put it aside because I read it my intuition as well, and depending of what I'm reading, you can see colorful here. So really nice, you know, the keeping on the theme of love here, but it's not just love for someone else, but self-love, love, you know, transformation. You can see you have a keyword, a main keyword, and then more details, and you still have the guidebook anyway. Transformation, you see the power of love. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. Vision, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving just universe. Another one that I have flipped through, if you want to check there on my playlist, I'm going to again leave the playlist there. But you can see great keywords: patience, self-love, ownership, humility, and then, you know, more details. They'll come in this heart, and so colorful. You can see here the colors are amazing. Cardstock is great, it's shiny, but again, those normal standard oracle size, you know, a bit bigger. And detachment, unity, virtue, forgiveness, joy. The colors are lovely. You can see here the colors are really nice. They do repeat some of them. You can see here, you know, they have like a few patterns that come back, but they have many different ones. You can see here coming back, but they are really beautiful. Another one that if it doesn't go, it's okay, because I really like them, but again, I'm not using as much, and I would love to see someone else, you know, sending to someone else that will use more. I see these backs are beautiful, colorful. Colors here are, you know, everywhere. So really love this deck. 44 cards plus the guidebook that you know, I'm keeping here, barely used. And you know, again, sturdy box, very good here if you want it. The Saints and Angels Oracle card, okay, from Doreen Virtue. This one here, it's one that is a bit more expensive. This is very rare now to find it, so I will see. And another one that I'm debating if I wanted to part, you know, because I know that it's not gonna come back, you know, it's very hard to find. So 44 cards, okay, and you can see here this one has gilded on the sides, and you can see it's still looking pretty good. Okay, so but another one that I have not been using too much. Again, the guidebook is quite new. Okay, so I keep everything new here. Another one that I have a quick reading, and then I leave it. You can see the shine here, and it has the keywords and then either the saints or angels that are working with you, you know, so you can see here. So guide keywords and the angels or the saints. So I really feel like it's a beautiful deck. It has been really good on my lives as well, or directly here with me. And it has many nice keywords, different keywords, you know, healthful eating, you know, pause. I feel like it has different things, so you can focus in different areas of your life as well. But again, and then you can have the angel or the saint that can be helping you in that direction, in that area, you know. So I feel like very gentle. Another one that is 44 cards plus the guidebook. And you can see here with the gilded, I keep them quite clean. It's standard, you know, bigger tarot sizes, okay, but this one is one that's very, very rare now. But yes, that's what I have so far, guys. Okay, maybe there'll be more in the future. Again, my links on my email, send me an email below. If I don't sell here, I just wanted to create this video so I have you know, a chance for you guys to maybe get those decks first, maybe in case you wanted to get this deck for yourself, you know. So maybe you wanted to, I wanted to make sure I give a chance to my subscribers, people that watch my videos first. And in case you don't want or I don't sell here, I will put them on my other Etsy that has the tarot decks. Okay, so I do have oracle decks on another Etsy shop, because I do have two Etsys. One is for my crystals that you see, you know, my crystals here and other things as well. And I do have a second Etsy just for my decks that I have created, because I have created oracle decks. And in this case, if I don't sell here, if nobody wants, or the ones that maybe I don't sell, I will make sure that I will leave on that Etsy. So in case you want to have a look there in the future, in case you don't send me an email or you see this video later on. Okay, so they're still, maybe they're still there. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'll leave you with this. The links are below. Okay, so straight away I will wait for people to send me emails first, you know, if anybody wants those, and otherwise they will go to my Etsy shop. Okay, as always, my links are below if you want to have a private reading with me or anything from my Etsy shop. Also, you can become a member of this channel now. We have fun live readings just for members, special live readings, and check that as well. If you're new here, consider subscribing, like and share this video. It helps the channel very much. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed and healing day. Thanks for watching.